very important concept for for positional stocks is also BTST. Like buy today and sell tomorrow. It gives the screener that we have gives you consistent profit, right? So what do you mean by BTST? Buy today and sell tomorrow, right? So there is a way to figure out such stocks, which will give you momentum tomorrow. And I'm going to just explain you how. So BTST stocks means buy today and sell tomorrow. And how and when do we filter them out? So we start watching them from 2:30 onwards. So what is our time frame? We see what happened from 2:30 p.m. onwards, which stock has had a momentum, right? Momentum means the volume should go up and the price should go up. Both the volume as well as the price should go up, right? Volume plus the price together, they have to go up, right? They both have to be going together, right? And I'm putting a plus sign means they both have to go together. And for how much duration? From 2:30 to 3:15 p.m. right? The duration will be 2:30 to 3:15 p.m. There has to be a continuous gain in the volume and the price has to go up. If it is happening that way, means that the stock tomorrow will have a gap up opening, right? Or it may have slight gap down opening and then the stock will bounce back from there. So the scanner that I'm going to give you, you will have to run at, before I'm going to give you scanner, I will tell you exactly what is BTST. How do you identify the BTST stocks? So let me just take you there and explain it to you. Okay, so let's go to the market and just see what's basically BTST stock. So see, this is Indigo, Interglobe Aviation, right? Just see here, today it's been a very, very bullish stock, right? But for us, what matters from the time 2:30 onwards, see here, the volumes have to go up. Just put the volumes also. If you want, you can just put the volumes as well. So put the volume chart and see here, the volumes have started going up. From 2:30 onwards, these are the volumes that have come. So this is a BTST stock. Buy today and sell tomorrow. Today, the price where it has closed, today is 14th of May. It has closed at 1190. So what I'll do tomorrow morning, I'll try to make a video for you to be able to tell you what is happening here. Interglobe. Let me just show you something else also. Cipla, right? Let's see what's happening in Cipla. So here is Cipla. So Cipla has also got the volumes. Cipla has also got the volumes and it has been going up. Although what we saw very, very clearly in Indigo, or what we saw in Indigo was not there in Cipla, right? It says HDFC, not HDFC Bank, but HDFC. Let me just check what's happening in HDFC, and we'll be probably able to see, what's happening there. So I'm going to remove RCOM. It's a downtrending stock right now, and HDFC here. So see here, last May, you can just see last from 2:30 onwards, they've been just buying volumes, right? So what we can do is we can note somewhere that the price for the closing price of HDFC is 1932 and the closing price for Indigo was 1187.65, and let's see how it goes tomorrow, right? These are all future stocks. We would prefer that it's equity stock because you never know tomorrow, as it is the tomorrow as it is the Karnataka result will be declared, so you don't know what may happen. But I would prefer it should be an equity stock, right? What else can you do? You just put it one day, right? Make it one day and see what's happening in the Ichimoku cloud, right? What's happening in the Ichimoku cloud, right? So Ichimoku cloud should also give you a positive, see it's way above, and see here the cloud, which is preceding, is also green. So this looks good to me. And what's happening in Indigo? So Indigo also is showing a very, very good. Okay, this has to be converted into 1 day. So let's convert this into 1 day first and see what's happening here. So here it's trying to bounce back from the bottom, right? So this is a bit of concern, but still there is a space till this point, like till another few points. When I'm talking about the BTST, we look for about 1.5% in a future stock and about 2.5% in a equity stock, right? So if you look into it, it still is giving you good about 2% movement, right, from here to here. So that is okay, that's not bad. After that you can be alert, right? So let me do something. I'll make a Google sheet and I'm going to note it down, right? So let me just open up a Google sheet and I'm going to make it for you, and so that you can see, and maybe I'll post it somewhere so that you can watch it. All right, so let me just stop the recording for a minute. I have made a Google sheet where we will review tomorrow morning, which is 15th of May. And I'm just going to explain you scanner in a minute. So I've got two stocks in futures, which is Indigo and HDFC, right? So one of them, like I've written their, cash price only. I'm not writing the future price. And we will see tomorrow what's happening, because when I'm going to teach you futures, I'm going to add up a few more things, right? So right now I'm just scanning the equity stocks only. Now let's see here. I've changed it into the cash segment. Let me see if I make it futures. What do I get? Do I get more stocks? I almost get this. I got the same stocks only, right? Whether I do the futures or I do the options, I've got the same stocks only, right? No. So if I make the cash, I've got many more stocks. There are about 26 stocks I have got. And let me do one thing. I'm going to arrange them with the help of volumes, right? So the highest volume, or let me do through the price change, right? And let's see how they fit into our setup. So one of them is HDFC Life Insurance Company, right? I have already bullish on this particular stock. So HDFC Life is out here. Let's see how it went in the last 45 minutes. So see here, last 1 hour. So it is pretty bullish in the last 1 hour, 2:30 to 3:30. It's been just bullish. And see, let me make it 1 day and see here beautifully. It is above Ichimoku cloud, and the cloud is also absolutely green, right? So the next stock that I have on my radar is HDFC Life at 540, right? So this is the next stock which we will see tomorrow. HDFC Life at 540 tomorrow. I mean, today it's 540. Let's see what happens to it tomorrow, right? Let's see what's happening in the stocks. So this is a very expensive stock. We would not like to spend money here. But Sundaram Fasteners, you can see 596. So let me see what's happening in Sundaram Fasteners. I already have it somewhere. Sundaram Fasteners here. So Sundaram Fastener is taking a good support on Ichimoku cloud. Can you see this? It looks pretty good to me. And see here in 15 minutes, it's got solid volumes. Can you see? In Sundaram Fasteners, there have been pretty solid volumes, right? So where did it close? 597.50. So let me just add that also in our BTST list. So right, and what's the price here? 597.5. 597.5, right? So this is Sundaram Fastener. Let's see if I could get some more stocks here which are good, looking good. Simplex Infrastructure, Khadim, Interglobe Aviation, we have already looked into it. Max Ventures, and Industries Limited. Let's look into Max Ventures. We'll look into Praj also. Praj Industries also had got good volumes here by the end of the day, right? So, but there is a bit of selling here. But Praj has come into my Ichimoku cloud today. It has broken Ichimoku cloud today. So if it opens above this 100, above 100, we can expect a bit more, movement in it. Okay. So now I want to see which stock I was looking at. Max Ventures, right? Let me make the space for Max Ventures and find out here. Max Ventures and Industries. So I saw huge amount of, delivery of stocks in Max Ventures. So Max Ventures is where has it gone? Let me just add it up again. Max Ventures and Industries. So this is not coming. Maybe I need to look into the BSC stock only. Max Ventures. Here, let's see this one. So I don't know why it's not coming. So leave it. Let's not waste our time. But we've already got a lot of stocks here. We saw Cipla, we saw Simplex Infrastructure. You want to see this one? I Simplex and Interglobe we have seen, Sundaram Fasteners, Standard Life, ये सारे हमने देख लिए हैं, and Welspun India Limited, right? We can look into Welspun India Limited because a lot of the volumes have been huge, right? There's a huge volume in HDFC Standard Life, and there's a huge volume. There are huge volumes in Welspun India Limited. So let's see what's happening in Welspun India Limited. If there is something good that's happening. Okay, so Welspun India. Let's look into Welspun India. I need to create some space somewhere. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to add Welspun India. Welspun India. Let's see what's happening here. There are huge volumes that have come today. Why Zerodha is stuck up, time and again. Anyway, let's go to this platform and see if I could add it over here. This is Welspun India. Let's see how the graph looks. This is Welspun India. So if you see in the last 45 minutes, there have been huge volumes, right? This is 15 minutes graph. Let's see what's happening in 1 day graph. How does 1 day graph look? It's about to pierce the cloud, right? It's about to pierce the cloud. Let me just remove Ichimoku and we'll see on our setup how does it look. So it looks pretty good to me on our setup, right? You can see that it has broken, it's above 200 moving, it's above 50 moving average, and RSI is also positive. So this looks good to me, like if you ask me, it's a pretty positive scenario that we are into, right? This is a pretty positive scenario that we can see in Welspun India, right? So we can put Welspun also. Let's see how does it go at 66.40. So let's see Welspun India. $66.3, right? So these are the stocks that we have got. Now, before I go on, let me explain you what does the filter say. that you have to find out candles which are closing one above the other and which are positive candles. You know, the voluminous candles here, the volume should be high and the price should be heading up. The volumes at the bottom should also be green volumes like this with each candle, and the price should be heading up, right? This is how this filter is, right? So if you follow this filter, you will get, you know, you can have equity stocks, you can have cash stocks, you can have future stocks, and you will be able to filter out the stocks that I have told you. What you need to do, put them one after the other, arrange the percentage wise and see what's happening. Where are the volumes, huge volumes that have come? I don't know why I can't see this Max Ventures and Industries Limited. So here is Max Venture and Industries Limited. So it does show me here MAXVIL. Let me see if I could add it here. Max Ventures Industries Limited. Okay, so I got it here. So the graph looks pretty decent to me. See here, it's almost making a double bottom, right? It's making a double bottom and it's about to cross its hump. And the price is also pretty decent price, 75 rupees. Huh? And this is 1 day graph. For the last 3 days, the stock has just been having buying volumes. So let me make it 15 minutes and see what has happened. There's a surge of price. Can you see, as I told you, the 3 candles should be one above the other and the volume should also surge. So this looks a pretty good, you know, stock for me on the buy side. So the cost is 77 rupees. So we're going to see, we would have run this scan at about 320, right? 320, let's see what was the price. And we would have entered into this stock. So this is somewhere around 320 is this price, somewhere here, right? For our entry would have been somewhere here at 76 or 77 rupees. That is what our entry price would have been. So let's see over here. I'm going to write Maxwell. Right, the price is 77 rupees, right? And let's see what's the performance tomorrow. Do we get, you know, how much percentage do we get the return as tomorrow, right? So we will be seeing it tomorrow and we will see how the BTST stocks have performed. So let me just conclude the whole thing and run through the whole process once again. The only concern is that the stock is within the cloud. It has to be above 79 rupees. Right? You see it, it has to pierce the cloud. You know, if it doesn't pierce the clouds, there is a possibility that the stock may take a resistance and come down, right? See here, the stock has taken a resistance and it has come down. I want the stock to be on the closing basis above the cloud, right? That's what I would like to have it. And one more fine tuning I can do for you, which I'm going to elaborate upon a little later. That remove the Ichimoku first, and make your time frame as 1 hour, right? If your stock is above 50 moving average, whenever the stock crosses in 1 hour, RSI is above 60 and the stock is above 50 moving average, you have an entry, right? You have a good entry at this point. From 69, it will take you to 78. From in how many days? Just from 2-3 trading session, I'll give you this good 10-15% of movement, right? This strategy I'm going to tell you in a short duration. Maybe in the next slide I'll teach you this strategy. Okay, so what is our strategy? Once again, BTST stock means buy today and sell tomorrow. How do we find out the BTST stocks? We filter them, right? I have 2 filters. I'm going to give you both the filters. This is one filter that I've given you, BTST stocks new, but I have another one. It's called BTST stock with full features, right? I mean, there is slight difference. We have put ADX also, we have put, you know, SMAs also, we have put the RSI also, and see here there is no stock here, right? In futures there is no stock. Let's see in cash if I could get some stocks. So we have got only these 3 stocks: Khadim, Mahamaya Steel, and HDFC Standard Life. Let's look into Khadim also, because Khadim has come into many places. Let me add up Khadim somewhere and let's see what's happening in Khadim. So, you know, yesterday, I mean, in the previous slide, I did talk about the solar industries. It has not given breakout today also, right? And one of the reason you understand is, we all understand is basically the elections, Karnataka elections. So wait for it to close above the clouds. I will initiate a buy tomorrow, probably. If it goes above 10770 tomorrow, then I'm going to create an entry into this. And the other stock that I have on my radar on the same criteria is Monsanto. Monsanto looks very, very promising to me, right? Very, very promising to me. A huge amount of delivery that's taken place. And let me remove Ichimoku and then see here. So there could be a bit of profit booking may come in, and if it comes, then I'm not going to enter into it. 1 hour gives you a better idea. You see here, tomorrow there will be a buying opportunity in solar industries, right? Remember 15th. What I can do here, I'm going to add in our sheet only. I'm going to write here, this is not a BTST stock, this is a positional stock. Positional stock. And what stock was it? Solar industries. And what's the price today? Today it closed at 1068, right? We'll see if it goes above the barrier today. If it goes above the barrier today, what was the barrier? It has a barrier at this place, 1084. Above 184, above 1084, it will just head up. 1084 is our buying price. So let's see. Okay. Now let's. So what I was explaining you, how do we go about BTST stocks? I told you will see at about 230. From 230 to 315, which are the stocks which have gained the volumes as well as the price gain, right? The entire day they were lying lows. See here, this Maxwell, entire day it was in a ring, but suddenly there is a breakout that has come in the end by the end of the day. What does this indicate? See, it simply indicates there is some policy, there is something, the company decision or the profits or the some news which is basically pulling this stock up, right? And this momentum will continue tomorrow as well, right? This momentum will continue tomorrow as well. And a good confirmation that you can get from is 1 hour graph. The RSI should be above 40. RSI should be above 40 when you want to enter into a stock. Let's look into the other stocks as well. Like we did talk about HDFC, what was happening in HDFC in 1 hour time frame. So it is definitely above, RSI is above 60. Let's look into Interglobe. A lot of factors that we look into. Ichimoku Cloud, StockPro setup, see, beautifully up, and RSI is just crossed. So Interglobe is my stock for tomorrow. Interglobe is my stock for tomorrow, or Indigo is my stock for tomorrow, right? And what will be our entry price if it goes above this point, the previous day high? The previous day high means if it goes above this point, which is 1091.64, 11991.64, the stock will just fly up. The stock will just fly up. Okay. So I hope I'm making myself clear about Indigo, about the BTST stocks. Buy today and sell tomorrow. So what is our range? If it is a future stock and you're buying a future lot, then our range is only 1%, right? 0.5 to 1. And you have to sell it with the opening. You will be able to see by 8 minutes past 9, you will be able to see whether the stock is opening gap up or not. If it's a future lot, you have to book profit or loss, either of it, right? But if it is equity, you can wait for another 5-10 minutes, right? The price may go up after some time. So you can do paper trading based on this technique, right? We will be giving you these simple filters, right? They will give you so many stocks. Arrange them in the percentage change and see where are the breakouts happening, where are the huge, the volumes are high. Volumes are high, price change is also good, then only you create position into those stocks. So I'm going to give you two filters. One is BTST stocks with full features. That has given me only 3. Oh, we haven't seen 𝐻𝐻𝐵. Let's see 𝐻𝐻𝐵, what's happening in 𝐻𝐻𝐵. So let me add up over here 𝐻𝐻𝐵. So let's see what happened in 𝐻𝐻𝐵. How does it look in 1 hour? It looks pretty promising in 1 hour, right? Let's see 15 minutes graph, what's happening. So 15 minutes, last 45 minutes, there has been good volumes and a positive uptrend, right? And a positive uptrend, right? So this is 1 hour graph, which also looks pretty promising. And let's look into the 1 day graph. How's it looking? So that looks okay, way above, but definitely all green zone looks to be heading up nicely. And let's look into what's happening in the Ichimoku cloud. So Ichimoku cloud 1 day graph shows pretty a green part over here. So not bad. The stock looks pretty good to me. So we can add it in the list. So where did it close today? 826.60. So 𝐻𝐻𝐵. 𝐻𝐻𝐵 826.60. So we're gonna see tomorrow at what time? Right at 9:15 or 9. We will see exactly what's happening, right? 𝐻𝐻𝐵. All these stocks. We'll see what percentage change happen tomorrow, right? So this is how you filter out. So I'm going to give you two filters. One is BTST stocks with full features. The other one is simply the BTST stocks. What we do here, we arrange them in the percentage change, and we take the ones which have good percentage change plus the volumes are high. That's the other criteria. And the second thing is what we check also, that the price should not be very, very high and very, very low. Like this 𝐵TST is very expensive stock. If you want for a for the experiment basis, just to see what happens, you can put this also. I can add bears, and let's see what's happening in bears. For our analysis, for technical research, we can definitely do, right? But even if you don't want to buy, you can buy it also. You may buy 10 stocks. So here, let's see what's happening in bears. Bear looks very good to me. It has just pierced from it has taken a support on the cloud, right? It's taken a support on the cloud, right? If I remove it from here, Ichimoku cloud, look at the beautiful support it's taking on the 50 moving average. RSI is heading up, right? So bears is definitely a buy from my side. If you have about about 45,000 rupees, you can just buy 10 stocks. What matters here is that we are looking for, the percentage, right? Percentage. So 4522, was that so? 4522, right? So what I'm trying to tell you here is, suppose the stock goes up by 2%, right? How much will be our expenses over here? 45,000. 2% means we have a possibility of getting 900 rupees. 900 to 1,000 rupees are gone nowhere. And trust me, if you get 2% return on your stock every day, end of the month, right? How much will it be? Good 40% return, right? So even if you accumulate every day 2 to 3%, usually you will see tomorrow how these stocks have performed. You will be surprised to see that they give at least 3 to 4% return, right? And these are equity stocks. Equity stocks I would like to hold even till the midday. Even till the midday, I would like to hold equity stocks. But future stocks, you have to exit, right? One more thing that we can do for BTST stocks, we can go to the positional stock, which this one, the positional scanner that we have, and run through it. So you get two stocks over here, Praj Industries and HDFC Life Insurance Company. So already we have got HDFC Life Insurance Company, we can add Praj at 100.1. Did we add Praj? We can see what's happening in Praj tomorrow. Praj also we can see at 100 rupees. Yeah, we will see all these stocks: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 stocks and 11 stocks. What's happening in them tomorrow? So these are BTST stocks, right? You buy them today and sell them tomorrow. And I'm telling you, very, tomorrow is going to be a very turbulent day because the results will be declared. Anything is possible. But I can still tell you, you will find good results. You will definitely find good results, right? So according to me, BTST is a very, once you have understood, once you have done it, we will do filtration with you for good about a week to 10 days to make you understand how do you filter out good BTST stocks. Fine. So this is BTST stock. Hope I'm making sense. So once again, just to reiterate and just to complete the whole thing, what you need to do, you need to have your time frame as 15 minutes and you run the scan at about 315. The scan will take care of everything that you need to look into. It'll look into the volumes, it'll look into the, it'll look into the volumes, it'll look into the, EMAs crossover, it'll look into the, this is positional buying, but BTST it'll take care of, the momentum, volumes are higher, the price is higher, and the RSI is more than 50, MACD is crossing, ADX is positive, all it will take care, and you will get only 1 or 2 stocks or maybe 5, 6 stocks. And then you need to put them and see on the StockPro setup, you need to see in the, Ichimoku cloud, whichever satisfies all your conditions, you're going to create position only in them. I have filtered out these stocks for you for tomorrow. Today is 14th of May, and I'm going to write down here and we'll see how was the performance, right? And since I'm writing indigo and equity, so consider it to be an equity stock only. Don't take its future values. So I'm not going to say any, although these are future stocks, these top 3 are future stocks, but still I have considered them as equity because I'm filtering their equity stocks only. Fine. So this is BTST, and I'm telling you, it's very, sometimes there may be turbulence in the market. So you may have losses one or 2 days, but equity doesn't let you, your money doesn't become zero, right? It may be a rupee or 2 rupee up or down, but these we have filtered out based on many factors. We have considered volumes, we have considered the Ichimoku cloud piercing, we have considered the RSI, we have considered, the StockPro setup, we have considered the price action, everything we have considered. So I'm hoping that it will give us good, this is our entry price. Our entry price is 1080. I'm not writing it here. We will see tomorrow what's happening in solar industries. So this is my BTST stocks. This is how I filter out. We'll see tomorrow how they have performed, right? So with this, I'm signing off. We'll meet in the next slide, and I'll give you another simple strategy to go long in stocks. Go for a buy. You will get good percentage. Like you will be able to accumulate good money, right? What matters is here. Now onwards, I want to work on your mindset also. Right? I believe equity gives you very consistent money, very painless money. So always concentrate on equity and you will never have any problem about losing money in the stock market. I'm going to give you 1 or 2 very simple strategies. All right. And the simplicity of the strategy will make you not believe the strategies. But I want to change your mindset and I want to make you believe the strategy. All right. So we meet in the next slide with the next video, and we're going to learn something new about, stock market. So let's see you there. Let's see what's the next slide talking about. So here we go. How to filter out stocks using Ichimoku cloud, right? If I have not dealt with it, I'm going to deal it with right now. Next slide. Let's meet with the Ichimoku cloud.